they leave the asteroid and go to Nevaria to stop Matriarch Beniza. You think Joker ever just goes zoom or light speed? I mean, I know he does like jazzy stuff, like he does that in Mass Effect too. There is a small frozen terrestrial world, barely habitable by conventional definition. It is privately chartered by the Novaria Development Corporation, who lease out labs to perform research too dangerous or controversial to perform elsewhere. Given Novaria's unique situation, it is the source of many wild conspiracy theories. This land.
Approach control, this is the SSV Normandy, requesting a vector and a berth.
Normandy, your arrival was not scheduled. Our defense grid is armed and tracking you. State your business.
Citadel business. We got a Council Spectre aboard.
Landing access granted, Normandy. Be advised, we will be confirming identification on arrival. If confirmation cannot be established, your vessel will be impounded.
What a fun bunch. I think I'll take my next leave here.
Damn it, my whole intro about rejoin our heroes have been lost. Fuck! I forgot to stop forgetting to leave down. Frank. Damn it. Need to bring Liara, is this her mission? Bring Gareth. Yes, I'm sure.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
So go. Is my mic off again? No. Just don't hear the usual sound of my own voice right here. Got confused.
That's far enough.
We're not here to cause problems.
This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
You first.
We're the law here. Show some respect.
I'm Captain Maiko Matsuo, Ilanis Risk Control Services.
I'm a Spectre. My name is Shepard.
Load of horse crap, man.
We will need to confirm that. Also, I must advise you that firearms are not permitted on Novaria. Sergeant Sterling, secure their weapons.
Citadel authority supersedes yours.
Stand down. Their house, their rules.
If you think this is best, Commander.
Captain Matsuo, stand down. We confirmed their identity. Spectres are authorized to carry weapons here, Captain.
You may proceed, Spectre. I hope the rest of your visit will be less confrontational. Parasini-san will meet you upstairs.
Behave yourself.
I'm sure Parasini-san will answer any questions you have.
Weapons detectors, don't mind. I am Gianna Parasini, assistant to Administrator Ananias. We apologize for the incident in the docking bay.
I appreciate your help.
You're welcome. You understand our security chief was only doing her job. One of my duties is orientation of new arrivals. Do you have any questions?
Pretty heavy security for such a small port.
The executive board does everything in its power to protect the privacy of our client corporations.
I can't have my investigation hampered.
Tread lightly. The board can bury you in litigation. You'd need an Asari lawyer to see the case through.
I'm a Spectre. I can do as I wish.
Pretty heavy security for such a small port.
The executive board does everything in its power to protect the privacy of our client corporations.
I can't have my investigation hampered.
Tread lightly. The board can bury you.
Has anyone unusual passed through here recently?
Unusual? And a sorry matriarch passed through a few days ago. Lady Beniza.
Beniza. She is here?
Can I speak with her?
Beniza left for the Peak 15 research complex days ago. To the best of my knowledge, she's still there.
Could you tell me how to get there?
You'll need to ask Administrator Analeas for clearance to leave this port.
Where can I find the administrator?
His office is on the main level, left at the top of the elevator.
Understood. Can we go in now?
Of course. If you need any help, you can ask me at the Administrator's office.
She is here. I can't believe it. I imagine you want to talk to me, Shepard. About my mother.
Don't you worry about it, boo.
No, I don't. I trust you, Liara. You may not be military, but you're part of my crew.
Thank you, Shepard. That means a great deal to me.
Welcome to Port Hanshan, the galaxy's most respected site for independent scientific research and development.
Turians don't like the cold, Shepard. Did I ever mention that?
No, you did not. What do the Turians like, Garrus? Fill me in now while we have...
Watch your step here, Shepard. Technically, we're no longer in Citadel space.
Do not be fooled by these civilized surroundings. This is a place of secrets and lies.
Gotcha.
This one offers greetings. You are the Spectre that visits Port Hanshan.
News travels fast here.
Indeed, esteemed Spectre. Your arrival was not greeted with any joy by the companies here. This one has a burden that you could ease. If an arrangement could be made, it would... This one has procured a special item for a customer. The item is not permitted within the station, but you could bring it through customs.
You want me to use my status to smuggle for you?
That is not inaccurate.
I won't carry anything if I don't know what it is.
This one must be discreet. Rest assured, the contents pose no threat to anyone within this port.
I want to know where this package is going.
This one's customer prefers to remain anonymous.
I'd be stupid to do this without knowing I'm not equipping my own enemies.
Your words are not unreasonable. The customer is the Krogan called Inamorda. That one is a bounty hunter of some repute, and quick to anger. You understand this one's urgency. That other grows restless from the delay.
Maybe later. Right now, I need supplies.
Of course. This one apologizes for inconvenience.
Ooh, yes, I do. I'll just buy all of them. Go left. Yeah, the textures are improved. Greatly, I can definitely see what they've done. I mean, I wouldn't go far as to say it's like Red Dead Redemption 2. That's such a big drop for the others for so little gain. Damage reduction. I don't think I will. What up?
How can I help?
How large are the facilities here?
We have 17 research complexes built into the mountains. Each is a self-sufficient facility housing a staff of hundreds.
Tell me about the companies that work on Noveria.
Over 250 high-tech firms rent our labs. Major shareholders include Elanus Risk Control Services, Binary Helix, and Synthetic Insights Limited.
Your guards work for ERCS, don't they?
The executive board gets a discount on facility security. Ilanis also develops lethal and non-lethal weapons.
Binary Helix. They work in genetics?
BH is a leader in genetics and biotechnology. They try to keep a low profile in the media. Much of their research is in biotic modifications. That angers many Luddite, organic baseline, and fundamentalist groups.
Haven't I seen synthetic insights in the news lately?
They're one of only 4 corporations licensed by the Citadel Council to develop artificial intelligence. They attract many protests. No agitators have ever breached our security. That's why they invest heavily here.
I'd like to speak to Annaleus.
One moment, please. Mr. Annaleus?
Yes, what?
Commander Shepard is asking to see you, sir.
Right, fine, come in.
Fine, I will, but just know, it's my choice.
You will excuse me if I don't stand up. I have no time to entertain refugees from that urban blight called Earth.
Asshole.
I see you looked up my service record.
Only a fool enters negotiation without knowledge of the other party's tendencies. This greeting is a courtesy. I will only cooperate as required by the executive board. Businesses come here to avoid the second guessing of galactic law.
Are you telling me you have no safety protocols?
Don't be ridiculous. Do you think a for-profit company would take no precautions against loss of life and material? Project leads have the final say here, not meddlesome politicians.
Do you do business with Saren?
Agent Saren? One of your Spectre compatriots? He is a major investor in Binary Helix Corporation, which is one of Novaria's backers.
Is Binary Helix developing weapons for him?
It's possible, given his interests. What our clients do in their labs is their business.
Do you do business with
I believe
Saren?
He is a major investor in Binary Helix Corporation.
I've heard an Asari
She arrived a few days ago, accompanied by a personal escort and some cargo. She's up at Peak 15.
What can you tell me about her cargo?
Large, heavy, and sealed. It passed weapons screening. Beyond that, it is not our concern.
What do you mean, personal escort?
The phrase is self-explanatory. Bodyguards attending to the safety of her person, mainly Asari commandos.
Commandos? You didn't think that odd?
They followed all our regulations. I had no reason to forbid Lady Beniza from taking them.
I'd like to see her, immediately.
I'm afraid that you cannot. Peak 15 is a private facility in the Skadi Mountains. Regardless, there is a blizzard in the area. Shuttles are grounded and surface access has been cut off.
Surface access, you say?
Cut off, I said. The roads are not suitable for travel. Don't make an issue of this, Shepard.
Forget him, Commander. If he won't help us, I'm sure someone else here will.
What brought her out here?
If I knew, I wouldn't be at liberty to say. She came here as Agent Saren's executor. She's here on business for Binary Helix. There were issues at Peak 15 that required Saren's attention.
Back to my other questions.
Every minute of my time you waste costs the company 12 credits. I will keep a running tally.
Opold wants me to smuggle a package through security.
I need more than your word to act on that. Bring me whatever he's smuggling, and I'll act accordingly.
So you'll arrest him?
No one here is fond of trials. They make shareholders nervous. More likely, we would simply let him go. Of course, he would be blacklisted by the companies here.
I'll look into it and get back to you.
I appreciate your report. Good. I received a dozen urgent messages while you dithered about.
I don't give a damn.
Mr. Annaleus isn't the only... You've never worked in the corporate world, have you, Commander? You can't bludgeon through bureaucracy.
So it would seem. I need an alternative.
Talk to Lorik Keene. You should be able to find him at the hotel bar. Can't say more. Not within earshot of Mr. Annaleus.
You said I should talk to Lorik Keene?
Mr. Annaleus isn't the only one with a pass to leave Hanshan. Keene spends his days at the hotel since his office was closed.
I've taken up enough of your time.
Not at all, Spectre. This is my job, after all.
Not subtle. there is a Paragon option for that smuggling side quest too. To be perfectly honest, it's not quite worth it. But oh, I might get a mod out of it.
The weather outside looks dreadful. Thank the goddess it's warm in here.
I can't skip it. What I can do is just talk to them. Nice. Cool.
I apologize for my rudeness when you arrived. I meant no disrespect. I have a responsibility to protect the safety and privacy of corporations here. The arrival of an Alliance warship was unexpected.
No harm was done.
Forget about it.
That is a generous attitude. My thanks. Is there anything I can do for you today, Commander?
Why are you still here? Are you guarding my ship?
All of the companies have secrets. Some of them deal in things that are not quite legal. Having a Spectre here makes them nervous. Analea-sama is buried under petitions to kick you off-world.
Then you're actually protecting Normandy from the companies.
I am protecting them from themselves. They do not have the personnel or training to assault an Alliance frigate.
Tell me about yourself.
You first. I'm just a security guard. I heard that there were no human Spectres. How did you get that job?
My crew and I were involved in Saren's raid on Eden Prime.
You disabled the nuke. That makes sense. Special Tactics likes people who can think on their feet. I served in the Marines for a decade, mustered out, and went private sector. I was under fire a few times, so I ended up leading this detail.
There are guards everywhere. Are there that many problems here?
I'm sure Parasini-san gave you the ultra-special blah-blah about business here. Everyone wants to be protected from everyone else, but everyone also thinks they have a special right to kick over everyone else.
So you have to keep them from getting too eager.
Most of my job is diplomacy. Two corps start yelling at each other, my people walk in, flash some ceramic, and they start talking civilly. If there is anything this job has taught me, it's how to be impartial.
Don't they have their own security forces?
Everything from hackers to mercenaries. They have investments to protect, after all. But we are the only ones allowed to bear arms. Which is why the companies constantly try to bribe my people. I have a clear policy against freelancing. Anyone who works on the side is fired. Very good, Commander. Please stay out of trouble.
Get out of here.
I will kill you later. You understand that? I will kill you. I will kill you. I will rip your bodies off. Break your bodies all like pop, pop, pop. Where is this? That's a good question. Where is this fucking thing? What am I meant to be smuggling? There's nothing here. Oh, right, because I said I won't do it for him. I've just wasted my time now. And to be perfectly honest, the mod is not worth it. And like, I believe if you get Analea's pass, you cannot do Lokeen's pass. As far as I'm aware, so I'm not gonna bother. Besides, the most I'll get out of it is a mod, you know? That's it.
The sooner we're off this frozen world, the better.
Stay alert. Being cold beats being dead.
I do not like this place. Too many dark secrets.
Turians don't like the cold, Shepard. Did I ever mention that?
Yeah, a few times, yeah. Running. Small. Space. Makes me exhausted. Okay, that armor he's wearing is probably very heavy on him, even with Mass Effect technology. Excuse me?
The male human at the hotel bar? He's a sales rep for Binary Helix. His name is Rafael Vargas. I need you to speak with him.
Do you know who I am?
Everyone here knows who you are, Dullstone. That makes you ideal for my job. You are a known quantity, or so Vargas will think. He will assume you are here to investigate his company's dirty laundry. That will distract him from my real intentions.
He's right there. Why not talk to him yourself?
I wish I could. I already bungled this myself. He realized I was not a real buyer.
I don't know anything about Binary Helix. What would I talk to Vargas about?
I represent the Aramali City Council on Thessia. Our town is known for its biotic amp crafters.
What is your city's interest in Binary Helix? They do not manufacture amps.
Much of BH's work relates to biotics. There are rumors that the Novaria branch has flown in Asari biotics. Powerful ones. Commandos, to be specific. We want to assess any potential risk to Asari copyrights. You will present yourself as a buyer, on behalf of the Spectres or the Alliance. Discuss their military enhancement programs. Your real objective will be to distract him. I will give you a device that will crack into his personal wireless network. It will upload a variety of monitoring viruses. They will infiltrate Binary Helix when he logs onto their intranet.
What's in it for me?
Money, of course. I would be well paid for this. So would you. 500 credits.
You think this uniform's just for show? My job is to enforce the law, not break it.
Do you think that Binary Helix obeys all the laws? That they do not spy on other companies?
What they might be doing somewhere else doesn't justify my acting against them here.
Very well, Spectre. I will be on my way.
Afternoon. Sit down, have a drink. What can I do for you?
I need to get up to peak 15.
Indeed. That might be difficult. A terrible storm has been unleashed up there.
The administrator won't give us garage access.
Not surprising. Of course, all the managers have access as well. I do, for that matter.
Did you see an Asari matriarch recently?
Yes, she caused quite a stir. It's not every day a matriarch arrives with a guard detail of commandos.
Is it so unusual to see a matriarch?
They rarely venture beyond Asari space. To see such an esteemed figure is surprising. Lady Beniza was also dressed for her role. An Asari in a pinstriped suit set tongues wagging among the younger male employees, so to speak.
Young males have an unhealthy obsession with my species.
Armed commandos were allowed on Novaria?
I don't know if they were disarmed. Of course, one can't confiscate biotic powers. Saren, and by extension, Beniza, is an important person. By that I mean an investor who might sell stock, if denied.
You know why Beniza is here?
She claimed to be Saren's assistant, here to get a certain project back on track. I suspect she meant peak 15.
I have a different question.
Humans are full of questions. I should write a book about it while I have the time to spare.
Are you Lorik Keen? I've heard you might be able to help me.
You are the Spectre that just arrived, are you not? What can an old Turian like me possibly help you with?
I'm trying to find a way into the garage. I have places to go.
You need a pass. How fortuitous. I'm the manager of the local Synthetic Insights office. For the moment, at least. Mr. Analeus closed my office. He claims to be investigating reports of my corruption. The administrator is an interesting man. He's become quite wealthy since he took direct control of rents.
I sense a connection there.
Indeed. I acquired evidence of Analeus' actions. His hired goons are ransacking my office to find it. I suspect your goal lies outside this port. Mr. Analeus would be disinclined to let you wander. If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of credits.
Why didn't Analeus cancel your pass clearance?
Why should he? There's nothing outside but snow and hungry Nathak.
How did you get a pass?
I'm a manager. Most executives on Novaria are free to come and go as they will.
You have a plan?
I do. However, there is one other... What is that charming human expression? Fly in the lotion? Violence against Mr. Ananias' thugs may be necessary. He has members of Hanshan's security team searching my offices. He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware of their outside employment.
If I have to kill the guards, I'm afraid I can't help you. There's still the law around here.
True enough, though I hasten to point out that Ms. Matsuo disapproves of outside contracting. If you change your mind, I will remain here. I see no other options at present.
The way that says it, it sounds like there's an alternative way to do it. Just looking up the wiki, the hell will give you actually. That looks like we have to do that.
Back again. What can this old Turian do for you?
I've been thinking over your...
Indeed.
So if I help you...
Yeah. If you recover the evidence from my office... He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo...
I'll focus on trying to get your evidence. If I'm lucky, I won't have to fight anyone.
Oh, and do try to keep bloodstains off the carpets, would you?
Looks like this is the way. I mean, we could get the smuggling thing, but that gives a renegade. And I've tried talking to the head of security woman from another playthrough. It does not work. You cannot warn her. She seems to get better. I wonder if it's been fixed. Where like you paragon them into leaving, but they're still there and they're still gonna shoot you.
Freeze! Hanshan security. This office is sealed.
Lorik Keene gave me a pass in.
Keene? Are you working for him? He's under investigation.
Ananias is paying you to shake this place down. Does Captain Matsuo know you're here?
Hey, I'm not the one who wants Keene. Ananias has a Varen up his ass about this guy. How about this? You pretend you didn't see us, we'll pretend we didn't see you.
See what I mean? Like, there's no here. We still gotta fight them. No, shut up. Who else wants some? Where are you? Power. Power to the people. Bitch. Where's the last one? You say that word a lot, don't they? It's just so satisfying to say, yeah. We're the last two. Got him and got him good. says he'll eat these people with a rail.
I don't think you're supposed to be in here, Shepard.
You have me at a disadvantage, miss.
Oh, now you're gonna show some respect? I'm Sergeant Kyra Sterling, Ilanis Risk Control Services. Annaleus would throw you off-world for what you did here. I won't. You know what we did to cop killers on my world?
Your men are dirty, Sergeant. You're here off-duty, breaking the law for bribe money.
I didn't want to fight them. They fired first.
Well, I don't need a gun to...
Infinite ammo for a short period. Open up. Oh, why is it so dark in here? Is it just dark for me or something? Yeah, die. Thanks to my superior firepower. Firepower.
That blizzard outside looks like it's settling in for the long haul.
Yeah.
Commander, there have been reports of noise from the Synthetic Insights office. Would you know?
It's probably Annaleus' thugs ripping the place apart.
Smartass, huh? That's fine. I can work with that. Meet me at the hotel for a drink before you talk to Keen. I'll be waiting.
Okie dokie. Bong. Completing the majority of the game. Yay! I've completed the majority of the game. If only Turds were alive to see this.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. Parasini, Novaria Internal Affairs.
Why is an internal affairs agent here?
The executive board knows about Annaleus' corruption. I've been undercover for 6 months. I want you to convince Keen to testify before the board. With his evidence, this planet can run profitably again.
Why don't you ask Keen directly?
I'm Annaleus' secretary. You'd think he'd believe me? That he'd meet me in some dark alley with his evidence?
I thought corruption was the rule on Novaria.
The rule is, don't rock the boat. Self-interest is tolerated if it doesn't interfere with business. Annaleus is driving customers away.
You work for Annaleus. Can't you just take his records?
He's a crook, not a moron. He doesn't keep logs on his computer saying, this month I stole 3 million credits. Keen's testimony and records are everything I need to prove Annaleus' guilt in one package.
I need Keen's garage pass to complete my mission.
You help my investigation, I'll provide whatever you need. Favor for a favor.
Annaleus is dirty. It might be best to help her.
Look, Shepard, I don't like this either. You Spectres play fast and loose with the law. That's bad for business.
What's happening up on Peak 15?
Before the weather closed in, Hanshan received a Code Omega signal from him. Code Omega means a terminal breach of safety protocols. No one goes up until the crew sends an all clear.
That doesn't tell me much.
That's all I've got. No one knows what's going on up there.
And if the crew never sends an all clear?
The executive board votes whether or not to destroy the facility. One antimatter warhead from the battle stations vaporizes all contaminants.
How can I get to Peak 15?
The shuttles are down, so you'd have to drive up. If you get Keen to testify, I'll get you into the garage.
Do you know why the Matriarch is here?
Something to do with Peak 15. She arrived after we received their Code Omega, the automated warning of a containment breach. She came with an escort of Asari commandos. They took the last shuttle up to Peak 15 with a load of crates.
Do you know what you had in the crates?
No idea. The commandos wouldn't let anyone near them. They seemed heavy, though.
All right, I'll talk to Keen and see if I can convince him.
Thank you. You know where I work. Come talk to me once you know if he'll play ball.
Let's do it. Oh, Lord, I have a possession.
Always a pleasure, Spectre. Any news on that matter I asked you to look into?
I finished the job, but an internal affairs investigator contacted me. She wants you to testify against Analeus.
Now that you have my property, you want to dictate how I use it. I have no interest in a public spectacle.
Everyone on this station is chafing under Analeus' extortion. You might end up a hero.
My employers rely on the goodwill of the executive board to work here.
The board is investigating Analeus. They'll be more angry at him than at you.
All right. It is obvious that I cannot dissuade you. Very well. I will testify. Make whatever arrangements you need with your contact. I will wait here.
Do not be fooled by these civilized surroundings. This is a place of secrets and lies.
Corporations here hire their own private security forces. It makes it easier for them to break the laws that way.
Spectre, have you given any more consideration to my offer?
It took some persuasion, but Keen has agreed to testify.
That's a world of stress off my back. I'll take the evidence for safe transport. I didn't think you'd help me, being a Spectre and all. I guess some of you can be alright.
So, how about getting me into the garage?
While you were working on Keen, I got you a garage pass. Be careful up there. I have an arrest to make. Wish I had time to change into something easy to move in. I hate skirts.
This is an outrage. I'll see that you never work in this sector again.
Yeah, get a move on.
You, Shepard! I demand you place this bitch under arrest!
You have the right to remain silent. I wish to God you'd exercise it. See you around the galaxy, Commander. I owe you a beer.
What? Like, deep music don't make it imply that I've done something horribly wrong, but like a Paragon option, you know? I think my Paragon should be really hot, yeah. That's false. Put it this way, if I see highly explosive round 10 or 9, 10 or... Oh, that... I must have seen it already. Shit. No, wait a minute. You've made a mistake, guys. Garage down this way. Silly me, right? Silly.
Access to the garage is restricted.
I have authorization.
Oh, she
Excuse
seems
me.
so timid.
Yes, that's genuine. Drive safely. The weather's supposed to be pretty bad out in the Alutsk Valley.
updated that thing's textures at all, to be perfectly honest.
See, these are what the Matriarch had in the
No,
crates.
wait a minute. They didn't. They took away the tank! There was a big massive tank. It couldn't move, but you could use it to kill these people.
What are these things? Fan out and secure the area. No one gets in or out. What did you do here, Commander?
Me? I'm the victim here. The Geth attacked us.
Geth, you expect me to... Where did they come from?
If I were to guess, the Matriarch packed them in the shipping container she arrived with.
I don't believe that. We did thorough scans of those. There were no power sources, no element zero masses. If Benezia-sama's containers were packed with these things, there are many more out there.
I need numbers, Captain. A dozen? 100?
Dozens, at least. They're machines. You could pack them tightly. I must report to the executive board. If word gets out about loose Geth, there may be an investor panic.
They got rid of the tank! They made a joke about the M3... No, it was like the M29 Grizzly, and how like it couldn't move. Convenient that there's an M35 Mako here. You know, in a world with such things as sky cars, I wonder why there are tired cars. Wheels are tired. Why not hover cars? Everywhere, you know? Like, what is even the point of this one? And the Grizzly tank. Like, why not have an M35 Hammerhead? Is it the M35? Oh, this is the M35. That stuff would be crates with stuff we don't need. Ooh, ho, 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 ho. Yeah. Gotta say, having the sound effect that works directly in your ears is something to behold. Okay, they certainly say like a couple of things on Novaria here, but like honestly, I didn't notice a difference. Like maybe if I had both directly in front of me, I'd see it, but I did watch the comparison video, but like I was rolling my eyes at IGN tech stuff. Oh, the changes are night and day, and yet subtle, which doesn't even make fucking sense. Mind about the character creator, which allows you to make a character. God, who writes this? Like that, do they expect their audience to do? How did I miss? You missed! He was free in front of you, and you missed! Got him. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's always a 3-second burst. I just really like the Breather design. I just love how it's blasting my head.
User alert. All Peak 15 facilities have suffered a great deal of damage.
Like that was a Kroger.
Biohazard materials present throughout facility. Virtual intelligence user interface offline.
We'll need to get the reactors back online.
Why are the turrets facing the wrong way?
They want to keep their people in as much as they want to keep others out.
Oh well, we have plenty of stuff to turn into army gel. Fuck. Maybe not. Oh crap. Just hope to have enough army gel to do the puzzle, because I really don't want to do that puzzle. I don't get how that sort of puzzle works. I always have trouble with it. Shoot him! Oh my god, don't shoot anywhere but him.
What was that?
Animals, wind. This place is in bad shape.
Xenobiology is not my field. Maybe someone in the labs knows.
So we have more stuff to try to think about in the army jail for the puzzle. Die. A shotgun equipped with. This thing does not need legs.
I've never seen so much ice and snow.
I do not like this place. Too many dark secrets.
Come get
The damage is not extensive. It could be repaired.
Critical startup error. Virtual intelligence user interface offline.
Oh. Fuck. Get rid of these. Again, that's okay. Yeah, it's still. It's still the same. Bam, bam, bam.
It looks like you're trying to restore this facility. Would you like help?
Ah, crap! A pop-up.
You're the virtual intelligence that runs this place?
This system is monitored to respond to the name Mira. May I ask your name?
Commander Shepard. I work for the Citadel's Special Tactics and Reconnaissance.
One moment, please. Council authority confirmed. You are entitled to secure access of all systems. Please note that queries relating to corporate secrets require privileged access. Privileged access is only available to Binary Helix executives. This system is ready to process queries. You may access me at any holographic interface within Peak 15.
I need to find Matriarch Beniza.
Lady Beniza departed on the passenger tramway to the Rift Station subsidiary labs. User alert. The tramway system is currently inoperable.
What's the situation here?
One moment, please. Diagnostics in progress. Critical failure. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. Critical failure. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger tram systems are offline. Report complete. Do you have an additional system status query?
Do you know why the reactor was shut down?
I'm sorry, but I was offline at the time. Shutdown could occur if reactor breach seems likely, or in the case of catastrophic laboratory containment failure. Emergency guidelines suggest the frigid environment will kill biological contagions. It may also damage mechanical ones.
Turn off the heat and hope the cold puts whatever you have unleashed to sleep.
What are the landlines, and why are they disabled?
The landlines connect my mainframes here at Central Station to the various sub-facilities of Peak 15. This allows the crew to remotely access my databases from the comfort and security of their labs. When emergency protocols were implemented within the hot labs, the cabling was automatically ejected.
How do I reconnect the landlines?
The landlines are designed for easy reconnection. The router for the landlines is on the roof of operations. Simply activate the controls and the hardware will reconnect and reboot automatically.
Tell me what happened here.
I'm sorry, but I need a more specific query.
Tell me what occurred immediately before you shut down.
Stage 1 alert issued at Hot Labs. Contaminants released from Laboratory Pod Gamma. Emergency protocols implemented. Stage 2 alert issued at Hot Labs. Isolation tube breached. Tram shut down. Landline to Hot Labs disconnected. Stage 3 alert issued locally. Contaminants in tram tunnels. Station shut down and evacuation initiated. Code Omega sent.
The creatures we've encountered here, did they come from the labs?
I'm sorry, Commander. Inquiries related to our research require privileged access. Only executives of Binary Helix have that level of clearance.
Why were you taken offline?
In the event, Peak 15 must be sterilized for security purposes. My program and data are purged.
They kill you if something goes wrong?
My systems are permanently disabled. To be killed, I would need to be alive. I am merely a database program.
I need instructions on how to repair the station.
Report complete. Very well, Commander. Logging. User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
I get it.
Now exiting to the...
The sooner we are off this frozen world, the better.
You said it. Oh, I just realized this might be a burst one. It's not. Mistake and fire again. Even if it's not a burst rifle, God, treat it like one, just so I can use it for more than a
Main
couple
reactor
seconds.
shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures.
Oh, I'm nearly dead.
Manual restart required.
Whoa. Oh, it's because the back buttons they put away guns in the second game. That's why they changed it to this. I guess they're trying to streamline it. And it's melee. I guess they're trying to keep things the same throughout the series. Sincerely hope that doesn't mean sprinting a massive victory will be
User alert.
limited as well.
Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. Now entering main reactor. User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures.
Nothing there. I didn't say nothing. Let's get the sniper power up. Oh yeah, they tried the jamming, but it didn't work.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
So weak against my overwhelming firepower. What, huh? I see you take a sniper point. Where are they? Must have went to the left side when we killed them all. Looks like all of them. Trying to streamline things from one game to the next. That might be why they put the DLC weapons in Mass Effect 2 to the stores, because they're in the stores in Mass Effect 3. So they probably want to be consistent throughout all 3 games as much as they can. Yeah. That's step ups on me.
Now entering decontamination and transit hub.
Good.
User alert. Loose contaminants in the decontamination chamber. Access to passenger tramways inadvisable.
Not impossible, so we're gonna do it. Besides, we don't even need to fight, because observe. So we do have to kill them.
The tunnels now. We're sorry. The leads couldn't get to the third struck. Out while you can.
He killed himself because he was part of whatever happened to him.
Surviving, but killing himself would be easier.
Dark. Gotcha, bitch. Let's roll out, team. I always try to stop at the last possible second, but I always fail.
Departing Central Station. Destination, Rift Station. Now arriving at Rift Station. Binary Helix Research
Binary
Facility.
Helix Research Facility. I can't speak English, apparently. Missions away from ending, to be honest. We're fairly close. Of course, we gotta deal with this, the bullshit with the council, the ILOs, and we're good to go. I played this on the PC for one playthrough, and well, apart from Mass Effect 1, like losing its textures, not all of them, everything became blurry for some reason. And Shepard himself became like
Stand down.
black block sometimes for some reason.
Sorry, we couldn't
Anyway,
be sure what was
for some
on the
reason,
tram.
it didn't allow me to import save files. I had to use the Genesis thing. I hope I don't have to use Genesis on this thing either.
Can those things work a train's controls?
Hell if I know. I'm not assuming any goddamn thing. Look, you're human and that's enough that I won't shoot. I'd like to know who you are.
My name is Shepard. I'm a Spectre.
Huh. I won't look a heavily armed horse in the mouth. The aliens overran the hot labs last week. Only Han Olar got out, and he ain't all there anymore. First we knew the bastards were clawing into my command post. We had a lot more staff then.
You were taken by surprise and had civilians to protect. You did a good job, Captain.
Yeah? Sure as hell doesn't feel like it. The board sent an Asari to clean up the mess. She went to the hot labs yesterday. We haven't heard from her since.
I'm not gonna let any of your people die.
All I can do is hold out here and protect the civilians. There's an emergency elevator out by the trams. This card will let you activate it. Can take you down to the hot labs. Oh, and if you need any first aid, Dr. Cohen's downstairs in the med bay.
Tell me about Rift Station.
I can't talk about everything. What do you need to know?
Tell me about the defenses here.
Secure enough that you shouldn't poke in corners.
I was just impressed with your operation. Being able to weather a week of assaults is no mean feat.
Only the best get assigned to high-security facilities like this. What impresses me most is the turrets, alarms, and cameras. They're all routed through a central location out by the quarantine labs. One guy can lock down the whole facility. The security hub's the last logical fallback, and we'd have cover from the turrets all the way.
What kind of research is done here?
Beats me. I'm not supposed to know. So long as people don't start dying, it's not my problem.
What can you tell me about the aliens?
Ask Dr. Olar. He's the only one who made it out of the hot labs. He's the only Volus left in here.
I need to know more about the situation in the hot labs.
The facility's off the network. The only way to find out would be to send scouts down the elevator, and I won't send my people to their death.
Did the aliens come from inside the facility, or did they attack from outside?
You want my personal opinion? Labs like that exist to do stupid crap that gets people killed.
Tell me about the structure of the hot labs.
It's built into one of the glaciers further down the mountain. Real old, thick, stable one. Something goes wrong, they heat it up and sink it into the ice. Normally, the crew gets to the labs using a tram from Central Station. We've got an elevator that connects directly, but it's for emergency use only. Listen. I'm not sending my people down there. It's too dangerous. You understand?
How are your people holding up?
We weren't expecting the initial wave. They made it inside. We lost some good people. Those of us left are short-handed. We've kept order by long shifts in stems. I don't like it, but I don't see an alternative.
You're certain the Matriarch is still in the hot labs?
She hasn't come back here. You came through Central Station, so she ain't there.
I've got work to do.
Yeah, I hear that. Hell! Man the perimeter!
They're in the vents!
Thanks for the help. Every few hours, a group comes up the tram tunnel. It's actually better since we locked down the elevator.
I'll do whatever I can.
I don't know why they keep throwing themselves against our defenses. Even animals should learn not to stick their noses where it hurts.
Can I go down there yet? Or does that, like... Because if you don't... You can... If you don't do this a certain way, you're forced to kill all of them. But you can sneak around the back. Okay.
Are you here to secure the situation?
How are you holding up?
You must listen to me. If we do not contain our mistake, they will drop bombs from the battle stations. You understand?
I really hope doing this first doesn't affect anything. I usually do this last, right before I leave.
Wait, is there an Asari matriarch here?
Asari? I have not seen one.
She is safe then, at Rift Station.
This is not important. You must be listening. Binary Helix found an egg. It was on a derelict ship, thousands of years drifting. This was Rachni's ship. Inside they find many eggs in cryogenic suspension.
Rachni? The Krogan wiped them out 1,000 years ago.
That is so. Billions of lives lost in that war, on both sides.
A 1,000-year-old egg hatched?
Yes. Very tough to be so long frozen. That it survived the centuries. This is miraculous. Binary Helix planned to clone Rachni, mass-produce them, create an army. But when they get here, they find this egg is not a common Rachni. It is a queen. After she lays eggs, they move her to Rift Station. They are thinking that without her, they can raise the babies to be obedient.
Hold on. Don't you need a male to get eggs?
Queens are born carrying the genetic code of their fathers. Eggs are carried away from the colony to hatch alone. Queens can lay eggs in hours and have a colony in days. This is how they spread so quickly.
Separating them from their mother didn't work.
This was exactly the wrong thing to do. I am thinking that without a queen, Rachni do not develop properly. Her mind is shaping theirs. These Rachni are uncontrollable.
Then all we need to do is bring her here.
No, I am sorry, but this will not work. These Rachni are beyond saving. It is a sad thing, but they must be euthanized. I am thinking that the neutron purge must be set off.
I'm not familiar with the purge system.
It creates bursts of neutron radiation, kills everything within the station. Things beyond get genetic damage of varying degree.
How do we set off the...
Arming controls are nearby. All you do is insert the key. Then I will get nearer and destroy.
Actually seem to have actually modeled it. Doing this first, make Captain forced to kill me.
Connecting. I have full access to the facility and am at your disposal.
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without proper code authorization.
Code input 875-020-079. Code Omega, local execution.
Verified. Code Omega execution in 120 seconds.
Don't even bother trying to kill him, just run for it. Come on. Aha, suckers. Please don't tell me I have to kill them. Please don't tell me I have to kill them. Please don't tell me I have to kill them. Oh, I do, don't I? I do. Because now I find out the Rachni, haven't I? That's the thing. Yeah? Yeah, that seems like the thing, you know? That. Fuck. I ain't risking it. It's because you find out they're Rachni, that's why. And they want to keep that very hush.
certain. I welcome you. Cautiously,
I heard there were some problems up here.
Furtively, I am concerned about the state of our guards. Many have been awake for days. For now, with forced cheer, I still have a limited supply of equipment to sell.
Let's have a look.
Regretfully, most of my stock.
Damn, that's better than my starter price. What's that? Damn. Oh no, not the accuracy. No, wait, this isn't. It's better at damage. So what's this?
Relieved.
I'll see you later.
Grimly.
What?
You seem less upset at this situation than the others.
That is one of the virtues of the meditation you interrupted.
Tell me about yourself.
I am Alestia Alice from the University of Arraius. Is there anything in particular you want to know, or should I just spout random facts?
Did I interrupt something?
I was meditating. I suppose to a species as brash as yours, it would appear to be inattention.
You're a member of the science teams?
Recently transferred, yes.
What do you do here?
Molecular genetics. I specialize in biotic-enhanced allele-specific hybridization.
That would be like combining certain like genes into
That's a bit technical for me.
I am very good at tracking inherited variations in genetic sequences. I'm sure you would find it quite dull.
Just hard hybridization allele.
Do you know Matriarch Beniza?
Allele.
Why ask me and not your friend?
Because I do not know anything about the Matriarch.
Then why would I?
I don't know.
That's all for now.
She's here, you're here.
Then I will return to my meditations.
This system is online and ready to provide emergency services.
Think you could run that equipment for us?
Certainly, Commander. One moment, please.
What do you want?
I didn't mean to bother you.
No, you did nothing wrong. I'm just distracted.
How's the science team holding up?
Better than Ventralis' guards. They've been on alert since the first attack. I've been administering stims at their request. But every species needs to sleep. They're getting twitchy, irrational.
Are you the doctor here?
I'm a doctor, but not the doctor. My specialty is microbiology, not first aid. We had a medic, Dr. Sala, but we lost him. The automatics can handle basic treatment. Mira runs them.
What happened to these people?
They're suffering from a toxin. There was an accident. I have a non-disclosure agreement. I shouldn't discuss it with anyone outside of the company.
But you're going to, because I might be able to help.
I'd like to think that the company finds our lives more valuable than their secrets. You know Mira, the VI for Peak 15? She handles the safety protocols for our experiments here.
We reactivated her on our way through Central Station.
That was you? I'm grateful. Until she came online, the automatic equipment wouldn't work. We lost the connection to Mira in the middle of an experiment and the quarantine failed. These three were exposed to a toxin, something we were working on.
I understand your caution, but I need details. What you say won't go beyond these walls.
It's a bioweapon, based on an exotic life form discovered on the frontier. They wanted something that could kill the creature. But there was no profit in something that kills one species on the frontier. We kept working on it and adapted it to affect more species. Thoros B is highly infectious, but can't pass from one person to another, like a biowar attack without a pandemic spread.
It doesn't matter how safe you make it. Biological weapons are illegal.
Militaries,
How is it highly infectious if
they'll get this kind of weapon one way or another, and we're trying to limit the damage. I know you can't see that.
There's a reason the Citadel conventions forbid bioweapons, Doctor.
I didn't expect you'd understand. Our notes and equipment are locked in the quarantine labs. Captain Ventralis doesn't want to risk more contamination.
Is he right to keep people out?
No, the toxin has a brief period of viability. After that, it breaks down into simple protein chains. But he won't listen to me.
I'll talk to him. Maybe I can convince him to let me try.
I can't ask you to do this officially, but if you can do anything, I'd appreciate it.
What will it take to get
the quarantine lab? Once you're in there, look for our notes. It should just be a matter of following our processes.
Talk to you later.
I hope you can do something.
This minigame to create the cure is annoying because we're always pressing a button at just the right time, and it's like, sometimes you don't, it's just annoying. Oh my god, one thing after the other. Well, not really, it's just one thing. Wait a minute, I nearly forgot to go to Annalay. No, not Annalay, it's Ventralis, whatever his name is. Don't give me the face. Once you learn it's right now, then they want to do it.
Something you need?
I've heard about the problems in the quarantine lab. I'd like to recover the toxin cure.
God, I wish we could help those guys. I really do, but we can't risk contamination now.
We're not part of your defense plans. We're consuming extra rations, extra Medigel.
Yeah, but you also have extra guns. All right, you want to gamble with your life, you're not under my command. I'll have the guard let you in, but he'll lock the door behind you. He'll run a full scan before he'll let you out. If there are any anomalies, you stay in there.
Those are reasonable precautions.
I'll radio ahead to let the guard know. Good luck.
I've got work to do.
You and me both.
Yo, Volus, what up? We hear you got rat nine. Well, I haven't heard it yet, but you know. That's what. Fuck.
You came to find out about them, didn't you?
You mean those things out there?
Yes. I'm the only survivor from the hot lab, you know.
I heard you were at the hot labs. How did you make it out alive?
I killed her.
Who?
Doctors on Muir. We were going to lunch when the alarms went off. I ran into the tram, and I closed the doors. She banged on the window once, then they sliced her to pieces. Her head came apart like a melon. I closed the door. I killed her.
Tell me what you know. I'll make your survival mean something.
You think I want absolution? There is none.
Could Matriarch Beniza survive in the hot labs?
It's possible. The specimens were sensitive to biotics.
I need to know more about those things out there.
About the Rachni?
Rachni? That's preposterous.
Where did they come from?
They found it in a derelict ship. An egg. Waiting since the last battles. They brought it here.
Shut up! God, you want to get us killed?
I don't have any control over who lives or dies here. Do you?
If you're gonna be crazy, be the quiet kind.
Crazy? I'm sane. God, am I sane?
I need to know everything about the Rachni.
I told you all I can. We brought the Rachni back from the dead. In retrospect, a bad decision.
I'll be leaving now.
Yeah.
You're not part of the crew.
I have Ventralis's permission to go in there.
Yeah, he radioed. He also said you have to prove you're not contaminated to get out. You got a death wish? You should stand watches on the barricade.
I'm also going to save it real quick because there is a glitch in this game. The original that would make it possible to aim or something or select dialogue. Ah, it's still the same. Okay, that made
Your
it look
mission
easier,
ends
but
here, Shepard.
It was
ambush.
I was more stressful the first time around, I swear to God.
What happened to Ventralis's man?
I didn't have permission to come in. He got in my way. I was ordered to eliminate you should the opportunity arise. And here you are, trapped in this lab. Weapons free!
I'm not trapped in here. You're trapped in here with me. Oh shit, I'm still using a sniper. Can't be having much more fun. F. I might give the likes of Liara like an actual assault rifle sniper shot just so she looks like she's got the best idea. I think she will.
They came out of there.
You mean the inorganics the Asari had with her?
Beniza brought them with her.
How can I get into the maintenance area?
A team lead would have access. Like Dr. Cohen. He's in the medical bay.
I'll be leaving now.
Yeah.
I should go. I should go. I should go. I should go. This little side quest is just all backwards and forwards, you know. Just backtracking, a lot of backtracking. A whole lot of nothing. A chance not to kill these people.
Is that the cure? You did it?
That Asari scientist, the one in the mess hall, she just tried to kill us.
Alestia? That's unbelievable. I don't know much about her. She arrived a month ago. One of the shareholders pulled strings to get her here.
Let me guess. Saren the Spectre.
Yes. I think that was the name. I don't pay attention to the other research teams. Look. The guards. They've been more on edge since you got here. I think they were expecting you. And there are more labs in the back. The guards won't even let me back there. Just people with clearance.
What about the maintenance area?
The maintenance area? Yes. Take my pass, but there's just snow back there. Let me see that file. An extension on Philip's work? I thought he was on the right track. I can't thank you enough. Oh, God, what a cliché. You saved their lives, do you know that?
Could you spare a few medical packs? They're worth their weight in gold up here.
You didn't get these from me. Ventralis wanted them saved for his people. I need to administer this. Thanks again.
There, now we can get into the maintenance area, and now we don't have to worry about killing these people. Yay! Seem to have changed very much about this area at all. So, it just looks exactly the same. Oh, this was a very tough fight when I remember, especially my first playthrough of this. I kept dying over and over and over and over and over and over and over. I had to like switch the difficulty down, to be honest. Still have to see. I don't want the being in the door to glitch anything. Here, there's something to it.
You do not know the privilege of being a mother. There is power in creation. To shape a life, turn it toward happiness or despair. Her children were to be ours, raised to hunt and slay Saren's enemies. I won't be moved by sympathy, no matter who you bring into this confrontation.
Liara's here because she wants to be, not because I asked her to.
Indeed. What have you told him about me, Liara?
What could I say, Mother? That you're insane? Evil? Should I explain how to kill you? What could I say?
Have you faced an Asari commando unit before? Few humans have.
I can't believe you'd kill your own daughter.
I now realize I should have been stricter with her.
Let's do this. Vegeta, what does the scout say about his power level? Die! God damn it. Yes, well, fuck. Where are they? W weapon seems to be doing a lot more damage. It killed Sniper. It killed Death with one shot. This thing seems to be killing them in two. Maybe I'm wrong.
This is not over. Saren is unstoppable. My mind is filled with his light. Everything is clear.
The Rachni didn't cooperate with you. Why should I?
I will not betray him. You will. You must listen. Saren still whispers in my mind. I can fight his compulsions briefly, but the indoctrination is strong.
Why are you able to break free of his control now?
I sealed a part of my mind away from the indoctrination, saving it for a moment when I could help destroy him. It will not last long.
Why are you able to break free of his control now?
I sealed a part of my mind away from the indoctrination, saving it for a moment when I could help destroy him. It will not last long.
So you could turn on me again?
Yes, but it would not be my will, Shepard. People are not themselves around Saren. You come to idolize him, worship him. You would do anything for him. The key is Sovereign, his flagship. It is a dreadnought of incredible size, and its power is extraordinary.
Sovereign's not like other ships. Where did it come from?
I cannot say. The Geth did not build it. Its technology is far more advanced than that of any known species. The longer you stay aboard, the more Saren's will seems correct. You sit at his feet and smile as his words pour into you. It is subtle at first. I thought I was strong enough to resist. Instead, I became a willing tool, eager to serve. He sent me here to find the Mu relay. He believes it will lead him to Ilos and the conduit.
Someone on Noveria found it?
2,000 years ago, the Rachni inhabited that region of our galaxy. They discovered the relay. The Rachni can share memories across generations. Queens inherit the knowledge of their mothers. I took the location of the relay from the Queen's mind. I was not gentle.
How did the Rachni find it?
They searched, patiently. They are territorial creatures, driven to close any possible way into their systems.
Why does Saren need the Mu relay?
He believes it will lead him to the conduit. I would tell you more if I could, but Saren did not share his counsel with me. I was merely a servant to his cause.
You can still make it right. Give me the information.
I was not myself, but I should have been stronger. I transcribed the data to an OSD. Take it, please. There isn't much time. I transmitted the coordinates to Saren before you arrived. You have to stop me. I can't. His teeth are at my ear. Fingers on my spine. You should. Oh, you should.
Mother, Don't leave! Fight him!
You've always made me proud, Liara. Die! I cannot go on. You will have to stop him, Shepard.
Hold on. We've got energy. Maybe we can...
No. He is still in my mind. I am not entirely myself. I never will be again.
Mother!
Good night, little wing. I will see you again with the dawn. No light. They always said there would be a...
This one serves as our voice. We cannot sing. Not in these low spaces. Your musics are colorless.
Musics? What?
Your way of communicating is strange. Flat. It does not color the air. When we speak, one moves all. We are the mother. We sing for those left behind. The children you thought silenced. We are Rachni.
How are you speaking through her?
Our kind sing through touchings of thought. We pluck the strings, and the other understands. She is weak to urging. She has colors we have no names for. But she is ending. Her music is bittersweet. It is beautiful. The children we birthed were stolen from us before they could learn to sing. They are lost to silence. End their suffering. They cannot be saved. They will only cause harm as they are.
I don't understand. Why are your children killing people?
These needlemen, they stole our eggs from us. They sought to turn our children into beasts of war, claws with no songs of their own. Our elders are comfortable with silence. Children know only fear if no one sings to them. Fear has shattered their minds.
I understand. A child left alone in a closet until she is 16 would not be sane.
If you're sure they can't be saved.
It is lamentable, but necessary. Do what you must. Before you deal with our children, we stand before you. What will you sing? Will you release us? Are we to fade away once more?
The Ragnar were a threat to the galaxy. Those tanks are filled with acid. If she gets out of hand, they dissolve her.
They made a mistake. They let the Krogan go too far. This is a chance for us to atone. She has done nothing to us.
Your companions hear the truth. You have the power to free us, or return our people to the silence of memory.
If I let you live, would you attack other races again?
No. I do not know what happened in the war. We only heard discordance, songs the color of oily shadows. We would seek a hidden place to teach our children harmony. If they understand, perhaps we would return.
Are you a survivor from the war? A clone?
We do not know. We were only an egg, hearing Mother cry in our dreams. A tone from space hushed one voice after another. It forced the singers to resonate with its own sour yellow note. Then we awoke in this place, the last echo of those who came out from the singing planet. The sky is silent.
I won't destroy your entire race. You'll go free.
You will give us the chance to compose anew? We will remember. We will sing of your forgiveness to our children.
I don't know if it's just because of the headset in my ear, but I just noticed that when she was speaking, there was a bit of a whisper repeating words that she was saying. I know there was an ad there, but it's always been there, and I'm just trying to explain it because of the headset. I'm gonna stop this thing. Tell my wife I love her. Where are they? They must be up there. Come get some. Well, at least I can skip all the dialogue here. Just put the helmets back on. Hello, mate. Hello again.
Are you here to secure the situation?
How are you holding up?
You must listen to me. If we do not continue... This was Ragnar's ship. After she lays eggs, queens, I am thinking, is Ragnar it creates bursts of new arming controls are nearby. All you do is insert the key. Then I will
He did! Now that I don't have to worry about killing all the others. Kill this prick! Thank you for your information. Just about everything.
Connecting. I have full access to the facility and am at your disposal.
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without proper code authorization.
Code input.
Yeah, just don't even worry about it. Just run for your life. Like, they're all gonna die. Maybe a shield boost along with health would have been preferable. Wait, where did it save? Because I did not expect. Okay, that's you'll never take me alive, fuckers! What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm thinking maybe the high explosive rounds aren't really worth it because it's making my gun overheat very, very quickly, if you notice. I'm starting to ask myself, are they even worth it? I mean, with Garrett, I already have a full first aid, so. I thought my melee strength was already pretty strong because, like, one bout I was taking out whole chunks of health. I can even be stronger with melee? God damn! Here we are. Back to the Normandy, everybody! I think what I'll do is do the Citadel bullshit, have Ilos all ready to go, and then.
We need to hurry, Commander. My Beniza said she transmitted the Mu relay's coordinates to Saren. He may have already gone through.
We can't follow him. That relay's inside the Terminus systems. They're not fond of Alliance ships over there, or Spectres.
The conduit's on Ilos. That's where Saren is heading. I plan to be waiting when he gets there.
Saren probably has his whole fleet in orbit around Ilos. You will never make it down to the surface without reinforcements. You need to alert the Council. They will assemble a fleet to accompany you. It is our only hope.
Crew dismissed. Joker, alert the Council. Tell them everything.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Right, yeah, as I was saying, we'll just do the Citadel bullshit, get all that stuff out of the way, and have the, Ilos mission and Citadel mission all lined up to get done with one fell swoop.
If you are here to talk about Beniza's death, you need not bother. She brought it upon herself.
Don't pretend it doesn't bother you. She was your mother.
She was your mother.
She was. But she was not. I prefer to remember Beniza as she used to be, before she was corrupted by Sovereign's power.
The best of your mother lives on in you. Her determination, her intelligence, her strength.
That is kind of you to say. I appreciate your concern, but I am fine. Beniza chose her path, just as I have chosen mine. I am with you until the end, Shepard.
Do you know why Beniza joined up with Saren?
Beniza was swept up in events beyond her control and lost herself. She fell under the spell of indoctrination and became part of the very thing she wanted to stop. But I will remember and honor how she lived, not how she died. My mother was strong, kind, and beautiful, and now she is gone.
Are you going to be okay?
You are kind to ask, Shepard. I do miss her, and I grieve for what happened to her. But I will not let my grief interfere with what we are trying to accomplish.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
A lot of games that use that excuse, like especially when there's a companion in an RPG, like they say, I will not let my grief interfere. Like, no one's like that, you know. No one's gonna be that cold, steady, that chill, not chill. I don't want to say cold either. Just come Composed. Composed is the right word.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
Know what? Hang on, I should arrange everyone's gear perception. Time to just give you all the best gear, just so you look like you have the best gear. I'm trying to give you a pistol because you end up using a pistol for some reason. I tell you not to, but you do it anyway. But is that better? Does more shots. Fuck it, even though Tally doesn't use assault rifle, she can have the gas one. She can have the gas one. Well, fuck it, just give them all the best gear, because I don't really need the best gear anymore, do I? Kev, best assault rifle. Best assault rifle isn't for. I mean, what does it matter, you know? Like they don't need it. Like, I don't need to give them the best gear. I don't even need to give them any gear, because, like, it's just a formality thing, you know? Like, they got everything they need. And I have all the money I need, so I don't really need to worry about keeping stuff to sell them later, you know? You already have most of the best gear, besides that.
I should get back to my duties.
What's your opinion?
You mean the Rachni, right? They were dangerous, Skipper. They proved that 2,000 years ago. I think it was a mistake to let them go. But that wasn't my call to make. It was yours.
And I'm also not the racist here.
You should talk to Tassoni about her mom. She has to be hurting. Just saying, Skipper.
Dismissed, Chief.
Sir.
You really think I came down to talk to you first?
Shepard.
Shepard.
Rex.
Shepard. Rex. Oh, so that's the reference in the Citadel DLC where they all go like Shepard. Rex. Shepard.
Commander.
It's just the same.
You escaped under my watch.
Shepard.
If the people I'm sworn, don't worry.
Shepard.
I will.
Shepard. You have anything
Hey,
to say?
Shepard. You need. See you later.
Nope. I don't mean that before the Tally simp fanboys come charging down my throat.
Looking for
don't
supplies?
mean it.
Let's see what you've got.
Tally's
You
cool. Oh! Fuck, I didn't mean that. I just realized I have armor. I nearly forgot about armor. Looks barely different. It's a difference in 10 damage protection. And it... The thing is, I already have the best. I don't. That meter isn't changing, so it probably already is 216 shields for all I can see.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what.
What am I at? I can't see it. I can't see it because of the recording screen. Buy. Sell. Okay, that's must be buy. That's not bad. Are you better? No, you're not better, are you? Oh wait, you are better. What? That doesn't make sense. It is better shield, but less tech biotic protection. Oh shit. No, that's worthless. It's worthless. It's disgusting. Yeah, I think that's about done. Boop, boop, boop. I mean, that's like, I really don't need to sell it because, like, what is there to buy, really? Hang on. Wait a minute. This is worthless. Oh, never mind. That's worthless. There's less shields. I bought it because I thought I had more shields. I can't count.
I forwarded the mission update to the Citadel, Commander. We got confirmation on those reinforcements. Ambassador Udina wants us to report back to the Citadel. The Council's massing a joint species fleet to deal with Saren and his Geth.
I knew they'd come around. Back to the Citadel, Joker. I want the Normandy at the head of that fleet.
Yes, sir.
Actually, check something about a certain quest line to say the most important story. Most important character in all of Mass Effect fight me.
Good job, Shepard. Thanks to you, the Council's finally taking real action against Saren.
The Ambassador is correct. If Saren is foolish enough to attack the Citadel, as you believe, we will be ready for him.
Patrols are stationed at every mass relay linking Citadel space to the Terminus systems.
You think a blockade's going to stop him? He's on Ilos looking for the conduit right now. What are you doing about that?
Ilos is only accessible to the Mu relay, deep inside the Terminus systems, Commander. If we send a fleet in there, the only possible outcome is full-scale war.
Now is the time for discretion, Commander. Saren's greatest weapon was secrecy. Exposed, he is no longer a threat. This is over.
One ship going into the Terminus systems won't start a war. I can be discreet.
You detonated a nuclear device on Vermeer. I wouldn't call that discreet.
Your style served you well in the Traverse, Commander. We recognize that. But Ilos requires a deft touch. We have the situation under control.
Secrecy isn't his greatest weapon. The conduit is.
Saren is a master manipulator. The conduit is just a distraction from his real plan to attack the Citadel.
Sovereign's the real threat. Saren's just a servant of the Reapers.
Only you have seen the Reapers, and then only in visions. We won't invade the Terminus systems because of a dream.
If Saren finds the conduit, we're all screwed. We have to go to Ilos.
Ambassador Udina, I get the sense Commander Shepard isn't willing to let this go.
There are serious political implications here, Shepard. Humanity's made great gains thanks to you, but now you're becoming more trouble than you're worth.
You bastard! You're selling us out!
It's just politics, Commander. You've done your job, now let me do mine. We've locked out all the Normandy's primary systems until further notice you're grounded.
Are you insane? After everything I've done, you still don't believe me?
I think it's time for you and your team to leave, Commander. This no longer concerns you. The Council can handle this, with my help, of course.
Commander. Shepard, I cannot believe they did this to you. I am so sorry.
I showed them the truth and they still won't believe.
It's not right. You did everything they asked and more. Nobody else could have done what you did. The Council owes you everything, everything. Instead, they strip you of your command and ground the Normandy.
I don't care if they ground me, but they refuse to go after Saren. If they don't stop him from finding the conduit, we're all dead.
Perhaps we could appeal and get them to reverse their decision.
I pushed them as hard as I could. They wouldn't budge.
So you're going to walk away? You will just give up and doom the entire galaxy to extinction?
We're out of the game for now, but I'll find a way back in.
I believe in you, Shepard. I am with you every step of the way.
Sorry to interrupt, Commander. Got a message from Captain Anderson.
Are you spying on us, Joker?
No, sir. Just knew you were on the ship and figured I'd pass the message on. The captain said to meet him at Flux, that club down in the wards.
You should probably go meet with him.
Equalizing interior pressure. With exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
In remembrance of Eden Prime, we present another Profile in Courage with serviceman Nirali Bhatia. A devoted wife and talented chef, serviceman Bhatia joined the Alliance military under the Deferred Education Plan. After finishing her service, Bhatia planned to open a restaurant. Instead, she gave her life protecting the colonists of Eden Prime. For more Profiles in Courage, or to explore opportunities in the military, please visit the Alliance military on the extranet. Keyword, courage.
Right, I've been searching. I quickly Googled why Conrad Runner died in one of my save files before. It turns out it's because in that save file I did not deal with Jenna, who appears in Mass Effect 3. I did not know that.
Hello, Commander.
Well, I did not notice it was her.
Show me what you've got.
I'll open the rare stocks for you.
I think I'm gonna need to sell everything. Everything just to like have enough of that. Have a full round for all those stuff. It looks better than all my guns. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my.
Hello, Commander.
I am the power! I wish there was a way to get the Onyx armor on par with my mercenary gear. Because then I can finish the game with N7. Flux. Also, in Mass Effect 2, Conrad Runner says you point a gun in his face, regardless of what you actually do. I thought this was what always going to happen because he's a confused, silly boy. He's just confused at times, but it turns out that's a glitch he references.
Soldier, I've got a major situation, and I need help from somebody with humanity's interests at heart.
What kind of situation are we talking about?
Of course, right to business. That's why humanity has the best damn fleet in the galaxy. My name is Elias Keeler. I'm an alliance negotiator. We've got a big session coming up with the Solarians. You wouldn't believe what's riding on this. I'm fighting for humanity on this one, just like you are.
I understand. It's important. So what do you need?
Well, in order to do my best for humanity, I need the best resources on the market. There's a mental stimulant that increases alertness and cognitive function. It's legal, but restricted. I've purchased the monthly limit, and I need more from the medbay.
What is this stimulant exactly?
Oh, I don't know the medical terms, but it increases mental capacity, short-term recall, that sort of thing. It helps me stay focused, and it keeps me sharp. Nothing gets by me when I'm on it.
If you know the monthly limits, why did you go over them?
The negotiations were supposed to be last week, but the Solarians stalled it, probably deliberately. If I don't get the stimulant, I'll be a wreck. My assistant will take over, and that would be a disaster.
You should put some trust in your assistant. Didn't you train him?
My assistant wants to bend over backwards for the Citadel races. He wants to show them we're reasonable. No race will respect us until we show them who's in charge. That's what it took with the Turians. Yeah, forget my assistant.
Why is this deal so important?
The Solarians want to set up long-term trade agreements. There are billions of credits at stake. If I don't get the drug, my assistant will take over and mess up the whole deal. It would be a disaster.
You should put some trust.
No race will respect us until we show them who's in charge.
Keeler, you've got a problem. You need to get treatment.
It might look that way from the outside, but this is just a one-time slip-up. All the top negotiators are on stimulants close to the legal limit. It's the way the game is played.
I don't see all the top negotiators soliciting help to go over the legal limit, Keeler.
Maybe you're right. I've been trying to keep humanity strong, and maybe I've pushed myself too hard. I'll tell you what, this will be the last time I use the stimulant. After this deal is finished, I'll get treatment.
No trade negotiation is worth ruining your life for. Let it go and get help.
You don't understand! Humanity needs me, and I need that stimulant. Without it, I don't know anymore. I get so tired when I run out of the stimulant. I just need one more boost.
There's no shame in having a problem, but you have to get treatment.
You're right. I'll go tell my... I'll get...
Still can't believe that can happen out here.
Nope. What is that sound? What's this? Since we got Liara with us, she should dance with us after the third time we danced. And there's Shepard, also iconic dancing. They are. You should be dancing. Why is she dancing? What's going on? I looked it up on the wiki. It says that your love interest will dance at you at Flux after 3 times dancing. Ah!
Why is the music in these places always so loud? It almost seems as if the people here want an excuse not to talk to each other.
Well, I don't want to talk to you. She didn't answer me.
They pulled me off the mission. Just like when they forced you to give up the Normandy.
I know, I'm sorry. I wanted to warn you, but there was no way to get a message to you before you docked. I know you're pissed off right now, but you can't give up. They all think this is over, but we both know it's not. You have to go to Ilos. You have to stop Saren from using the conduit.
There's only one ship that can get me into the Terminus systems undetected, and she's grounded.
Citadel controls locked out all the Normandy's systems, but if we override the Ambassador's orders, we can get them to bring the Normandy back online. You can be in the Terminus systems before anyone even knows you're gone.
If we steal the Normandy, you're the one left holding the bag.
And if Saren finds the conduit, life as we know it is over. The Reapers will destroy us. Humans, Asari, everybody. You're the only one who can stop him, Shepard. So I'll do whatever it takes to get you on the Normandy and off this station.
Stealing the Normandy is mutiny. What if the crew won't help me?
The Normandy's your ship now, Commander. Her crew will follow you to the ends of the galaxy. We both know that.
I won't forget this, Captain. I promise.
I can unlock the Normandy from one of the consoles in the Citadel Control Center. You'll have a few minutes before anyone realizes what happened.
That's a restricted area patrolled by armed guards. How are you going to get in?
Leave that to me. Just make sure you're in the Normandy when the systems come back online.
You're gonna get yourself killed. There has to be another way.
Ambassador Udina issued the lockdown order. If I can hack into the computer in his office, maybe I can override it.
He will not just stand by while you use his computer.
Hopefully he won't be there. If he is, I'll just have to think of something.
The ambassador will not forgive this, Captain. You will be charged with treason, a capital offense.
We don't have a lot of options. I break into the ambassador's computer, or I take my chances with the patrols in Citadel Control.
You'll have a better chance if you go after the ambassador's computer.
I was hoping you'd say that. The ambassador is... You ready to get the hell off this station, Commander?
Let's do it.
I'll take care of the lockdown. You get down to the Normandy and tell Joker to stand by.
That sounded like a vulture. Vulture. Not a vulture, that's a bird. Vulture. Vulture. The alien things from Mass Effect 2. The... You die now! Those ones. We turn off air. Shut down machines. You die now!
Now that you have experienced a Spectre's life firsthand, Garrus, do you regret leaving your security position?
Fighting a rogue Spectre with countless lives at stake and no regulations to get in the way? I'd say that beats CSEC.
I am unsure how the imminent destruction of all organic life beats anything, but your enthusiasm is comforting nonetheless.
You tell him, Aliara. You tell him. Let's go, Joker. We're back to Met Mutiny. You ready? Why does it keep on doing that?
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
Who's got 2 bombs and is about to commit mutiny? This guy!
Anderson, what are you doing here? I didn't send...
Get us out of here, Joker. Now!
I forgot my mic was muted again. I was just asking what happens if I try to go back to the Citadel. As you can see, we cannot land. I thought. The golden age of Protheans, Isles was a verdant world, dotted with the spires and arches of magnificent cities. Even casual observation shows this is no longer the case. Isles has been devastated by means unknown. Its entire surface changed to the color of rust. Its atmosphere shows heightened levels of oxygen. Wildfire, presumably ignited by lightning strikes, can be seen burning on the dark side. This indicates most, if not all, respiring animal life forms have died off. Surface gravity is a comfortable 1.17 standard Gs. 1.7? 1.117? 1.17? Does that mean it's very low? But like it says standard. So it's like standard for like the galaxy, so they've had to change this number? We'll do this next time. Thank you all for watching. We'll get back to Ilos and finish the game in the next video. Again, thank you for watching. God damn, I just want to end the Twitch screen.